Well, the season-long race for the FedEx Cup ends here. East Lake Golf Club for the Tour Championship. If you are unfamiliar with how the Tour Championship works, we start off at 10 under par because we entered this tournament leading the FedEx Cup rankings. We win, we advance. Not advance, but we win the FedEx Cup, which was, of course, the main goal here. Win as many tournaments along the way as we could and end the season with the season-ending trophy. So that's what we're going to hope to do. Let's head out to Atlanta and see how we can improve on our 10 under par. Well, there it is. There's the leaderboard. Adam Hadwin actually starts the day in second. We didn't really pay much attention to the FedEx Cup rankings all season long. A little bit of a surprise to see him up there, but Bo Hostler's there as well, as we get a good look at hole number 1 with a little bit of a weird jerky camera for some reason. Our final 4 rounds of golf for the year start right now. 8:24 tee time, but you would presume teeing off last. Not much wind. Let's just aim right, basically down the middle of the fairway here. That's an alright drive to start our day. Now, if this can get some roll out here, not much. See if we have an alright angle heading in on our second. And yes, we're wearing a hoodie this week. It's late in the year. Might be cold. You never know. Finesse 9's not my favorite shot in the world. Gotta say. See what happens. That looks right. No, it's gonna be short. Wow. Traveled just far enough right that we find a bunker here on hole 1. So now pick. We actually probably don't need to put this too far past the hole. Slopes downward a little bit, so we're going to aim it a little shorter. I really hate this camera. What the hell is up with this? Pick shot. That stopped 5 feet away. And not going to be an easy putt. Definitely don't want a bogey here on the first hole. Come on. That drops. Good par save. Live to fight a little bit more. Hadwin, though, has already got a birdie through a few holes. Onto a par 3, the second hole, just under 200 yards, 197. Greenside bunkers aplenty, and they're all where we kind of have to worry about here in round 1 with the pin in the front. Now, we actually have a good bit of landing area in the front of the green here. Try and put this in. Hit a good shot. Should be in close. That's not a good shot. It's not awful. We actually spun back the 8-iron onto the fringe there. Well, maybe it is awful. Well, this is going to be one tricky putt. No idea how the greens break yet, so I guess this is going to be a good indication. Yeah, not really all that close. Speed wasn't even all that there either. Probably right. You're not wrong on that. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to tap in for par. I guess it's a good thing we got the 10 under to start this tournament, eh? Advantage right off rip. Short par 4 third, 391 yards. Chance to put this down there close. However, what I would imagine is our landing zone looks sloped right to left, so who knows? Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking. Probably. Oh, this is actually elevated a little bit. It goes downhill. You know what? Let's just, for better or worse, put a deep ball down there. It's pretty straight. I just don't know where it's going to land. It's going to land in the fairway. I just don't think it's going to... Oh! It will stay! Not much rollout happening here at East Lake. However, this next one, going to be a tricky one. We're too far away for a flop by a long ways. Try the long flop, but that's such a low chance of success. A little bit of a longer pitch. This has a chance to be good. The ball's got to sit, though. On the bright side... I mean, I was going to say we are where we want to be if we have to putt this here, but maybe not really. It's more uphill than I would have thought. With a chance. No! Haven't figured out the greens yet. High of the hole. Uphill tap in for our third straight par. It would be the most me thing to do ever, to play like we have all season long and then lose this tournament here. Early indications are that we might have a little bit of a battle here. All right, par 4. I don't think we have to worry about that tree, but famous last words. It's a little right, but we aimed to the left side. So this should be just fine. $121 away. Well, I like this approach because we actually get to just hit a normal approach. However, we could finesse this. We could finesse the 50. Given that it is a little bit uphill and there's that little bit of wind, I feel like this should be mostly good. A little bit above our feet, so we'll aim a little right. That's right. It's not bad, unless it spins like hell, but... It's been the miss the last couple weeks. When we're off, it's a right miss all the time. I don't think there's an easy putt on this golf course. Early indications say. On the way. That's got a chance. It's going to go. First birdie of the Tour Championship comes on hole 4. Make it 11 under par. But truthfully, 1 under par here today. As we head to the 5th. 442 yards, but straight away. If this is anything higher than par, something went horribly wrong. And a slightly elevated tee. You know what? Let's put a ball down here. Power drive really hasn't let us down as of late. And it's not gonna hear. I'm more reliable with the power drive right now than just a regular drive. 352 on the carry. Not much rollout happening here, but 371 off the tee. The only problem here is that this is a finesse shot. Back it off a little bit. A little bit to the right. Go at it. It's long, but it sits and we're in tight. Our shortest birdie putt of the day right there. And our easiest birdie putt of the day. Does next to nothing. That's in. Well, it took a minute to figure our game out, but back-to-back birdies. If we do figure things out, rest of the field might not have much of a chance here. Our first par 5 of the day, the 6th hole here at East Lake. Not the longest one, but an uphill one, so we'll see just how difficult this may be. It's downhill, then uphill. We can clear those trees, yeah? Yeah? You'd think. Yes, we can. That should be... Ooh. Maybe we didn't clear the trees. That certainly didn't look like we did. We roll out of the bunker, but into the rough. I wish I could tell you what that ball hit. I hit an 8-iron. High 8-iron. Actually, it's a 6. I mean, 7-iron I think is going to leave it short with how uphill it is. But I mean, only getting 70-some% power on this. Oh, God, I don't know. Let's hit it over in this direction. So even if we leave this short, it should be in short grass. Yeah. Good thing we didn't go for the grain. Or never made it. Long rough, it appears. It's an awkward distance for us. And an awkward spot. So I'm going to have to hit a spinner. Hope for the best here. We're off center. Ball's got to stop. Oh, did it stop all right? Holy. That had a ton of bite. And now a tap-in birdie on our first par 5 of the day. Somehow, some way, that is indeed 3 straight birdies. Par 4 and a long one, 481 yards, but it is downhill. So even with the lack of roll after a tee shot, and it's downhill, we should gain a little bit more. And it's straight away, so I just don't see a reason not to rip it. And we do. Gonna be towards the left side, but way down here, just fine. Look at that soft landing, though. 354 the carry, but only 368 total. Not even our longest drive of the day. Downhill approach. Little bit of wind slightly at our back. That's way too far right. More right at it. There it is. Is it long? It is long. Too much power. Off the green, it's going to have to be a chip in if we're going to continue the birdie run. Not going to move much. It's just right. Oh, 4 feet past the hole. Never had a chance. In for par, though. Haven't had any slip-ups. We haven't given any ground back to the field from our lead to start this tournament. Par 4, 8th. Another decently long par 4. Not really. It's at 455 yards. Fairly standard, I guess, but with a back pin, see if we can get a good tee shot here and give ourselves a much better chance at a good second. And I actually like just hitting a regular drive here. That actually looks good for once. Regular drives, not the power drive. They've just looked ugly off the tee for a couple weeks now. Now a regular old approach shot. Pitching wedge into a slight wind, but there's a chance we push that long as we've been doing really all day. That wind's not going to do that much. You wouldn't think. And we left it short. Damn it. Long putt ahead. It's the best of shots felt off of one of our wedges in a good bit. Swing it out pretty wide here. And have a go. It's not much of a go. It's already low of the hole. Just off. Not very precise with really anything right now. But we haven't bogeyed, so we got that going for us. We lead by 4 over Matt Fitzpatrick. A par 3 ends the front 9. See if we can't end the front 9 in a good way. So this is downhill. 6 iron feels like the play. Got some left turn to it, but it'll be on the green. It'll give us a chance. Which, playing around like we are right now, is kind of all we're asking for. Not a great chance, though. Something tells me this is still missing low. Yep. So close to being right, but it isn't. In for par to finish off the front side. 3 under through 9 holes. It's not our best start by any means. Matt Fitzpatrick's only through 2, so they actually don't have us teeing off last. They have us teeing off relatively early. Too much Lions gear to win the championship. Well, you see, we did just do our fantasy drafts, so that would explain the get-up today, but I get the point. Power drive here. It's just, I don't know why. It's just more reliable for me. Hard to say. I like a good chunk of what I got. Hard to say you can ever go wrong with Lamar. Jonathan Taylor with his first full season in a minute. Who knows? I like this finesse actually right here. Why is that left? Like, it's still good. It's actually going to be really good. But just couldn't explain the misses sometimes. Put it in tight. Cannot miss this chance. And we don't. Well, there we go. Nice start to the back nine. Lead by 5 over Fitzpatrick, but he just got started, so who knows? Par 3 11th at 214 yards. Some fairway off to the right side of the green there if you miss over there, but let's just not miss. I can't tell if the 7-iron is the play or the 6. Maybe a shorter 6. With that fairway being over there, let's just try and go near it. It's just right, man. Couldn't explain it. It's just swing speed's just not right now. We're too fast. Threw the ball. But a problem for a minute. Should be a fairly easy flop in, though. There is no way that that wind at 5 miles an hour is going to leave that ball 5 feet short. So, for whatever reason, we didn't get that how we needed to. In for par. Needs something good to happen. Maybe this par 4 will be the one. Plenty of bunkers to catch us out, though. Well, I would say no reason not to try and put it down there. The bunkers are a good enough reason, but let's try and avoid them. I believe we have. Not sure it would have reached them anyway. Maybe that front one. But right there, green side. 31 yards out is going to make it pretty difficult for a flop. Ugh. I'm not really a big fan of the high flop. But I'm not sure what other option we have outside of maybe a spinner. Green breaks right to left over there, so. And we missed left. Why wouldn't we? I guess at least that gives us an uphill putt, but. No, it doesn't. How much can it really move here, right? There we go. Birdie on 12. 2 under here on the back 9. It's a good start. Let's keep it up. 5 under today. To the 13th. 440 yards. East Lake has really wide fairways, so it seems. Unless we majorly screw up, we really shouldn't have too many issues off the tee. Now, once again, there's just no reason not to go for a power drive here with the elevated tee. And it's bit us in the ass for the first time. Way too quick through the ball, and we are in the tall shit. And here at East Lake, it is tall. Can't even see the ball. Can't bring that back. Oh, boy. I don't like this because if we miss it short, it's going to spin back for ages, even coming out of this rough, so who knows. Yeah. He's not sure what to do on that. It's rolling downhill. Once again, at least we have an uphill putt, but not very sharp. Let's just make sure we don't compound that with any mistakes. I don't know, it just felt like it needed more. It did, but man, did we get that wrong. There's not been an easy putt on this course all day. Par on 13. The general mood would say that we're playing worse, but truth be told, 5 under really isn't that bad. It's just, I don't know. We're so used to playing out of our minds that when you kind of come back down to earth, it's a little rough. Well, I'd say no reason not to power drive, but we saw how that worked out on the last hole. This looks fairly good. This should be fine. Gonna be down there for sure. 202 yards out. Par 4 as well, ew. Slightly downhill into a slight wind. I think the 7-iron's going to be our play. This could be good if it's not blasted. Yep. One of our better approaches of the day. Inside 10 feet. Can we pay it off? I would hope so. Doesn't move a lot at all. Come on. There we go. 3 under here on the back 9 with 4 to play. Can we improve on what was a very up and down front 9 as we lead by 5? Par 3 at 211. Water lurking everywhere. A horseshoe of water. Why not just make this an island green? I'll back off a 6-iron. Probably get some roll out here. A little bit. It's going to be left of the pin, I think. Pretty much right at it, but gonna roll long, stay on the green. Just barely does. A near 21-footer upcoming. And a downhill 21-footer. Let's see. Not gonna go in the hole. It stops right there. Tap in for par. Next to nothing. Well, there we go. Make it 3 holes to play now. Kind of taking me back to Olympia Fields last week, where we're just playing fine, but not playing all that great. .450-yard par 4 16. This one's an uphill one with a pin that it's just packing what's almost like a little cubby on this green. Well, this could be a little stupid. To be honest, it is a little stupid. Regular drive. Give ourselves a better chance of being in the fairway. We've seen how the rough can punish you here. Being short grass. Ball will be below our feet. 124 yards out. And an uphill approach. I like a high 54 with that little bit of wind. That wind is actually moving that ball a lot more than I would have thought, and we're short. Get that distance right at all. See if we can get this to go in. No. Slow roll down the hill. Does not go. I feel like we've had the right idea all day, but just not executed the best. A par 4 and a par 5 remain. We currently lead by 5. 430-yard par 4 17th. A little bit of an awkward dog leg to the left with a front pin. Now, we haven't seen that many true front pins all day. And the ones that we have seen haven't been all that ideal. Now, is it... Wait, so you're telling me this is a thing? Can I do this? Well, we're about to find out. Uh-oh. I left it short. Doesn't matter. We even hit a tree. We're going to skip into the rough, but par 4, we're 18 yards from the hole. Add a little bit more on that flop. Try and put this in close. We do just that. Well, there we go. A chance to really switch up the morale. Got a birdie putt here. We head into the finishing hole, a par 5. What could go wrong? Leading by 6 as things stand. What a finishing hole it is here at East Lake. See what the play is going to be for us. Something tells me it's... When a power drive puts us down there, that is substantially downhill. We don't need to do that. I don't even know if we really need to do this. I feel like 3-wood's going to be the play. Haven't teed off at 3-wood all day. Maybe toward the right. Now, if this catches this slope down the hill, it didn't. Okay. Is it over? Is what over? Well, power approach we don't really need to do. I don't think we can hit 4-iron, though. We're not that high up in the air. Gonna hit a high 5-wood. It's heading towards it, but we're probably gonna be long. Ah, nope. Ball died in the wind. We're in the bunker. All right, still a chance to get a birdie here, though. It's right at it. Short and stops, but birdie putt up coming. Finish off what's going to be an okay round here in round 1 of the Tour Championship. Couple of birdies there, and a 5-under back 9 to finish 8 under for the day, to lead by 6 over Matt Fitzpatrick. Shot a 66 here in the opening round. Now, it gives us credit for 18 under par, given that we had the 10-shot advantage to start, but 12 under for Fitzpatrick, 12 under for Keegan Bradley, 10 under for Kevin Chappell. We'll get some more realistic scores tomorrow, but I mean, you can't not be happy with it. We're sitting in good shape. We just can't afford a real major slip-up, really, any of these next 3 days. And if we do, the FedEx Cup could slip from our grasp, but for the moment, we're okay. We'll move into Friday feeling relatively good.